it is gliding into the afternoon. So if you have your gliding disc, grab your gliding disc. If you don't have a gliding disc, a paper plate, a furniture slider, if you're on a hardwood surface, a cloth, I saw somebody that has used a shiny little gift bag to slide on carpet as well. So whatever you have, that's what we're going to use. I have gliding discs. Okay. All right. So start with your feet hip bone distance apart, planted wide. And we're going to take a big inhale up to the sky and exhale, bring it down. Big inhale up and exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. One more time. Big inhale up, exhale down, and meet me in your first squat. Sideways for the view of what your spine should look like. A nice straight line from my head to my tail, as if I had a dowel rod on there, right? You can go down to your comfort level, but find where it doesn't hurt your hips or knees, but you feel muscles working. And then we're gonna rise up nice and slow. And hinge and sit back. And rise up nice and slow. Sit back. And stand up, nice and slow. Pull it down, press it up. Sit back, rise up. Sit back, rise up. Two more. Sit back, rise up. Sit back, rise up. Now, calf ankle move. Peel your feet up off the floor, lower them down. So don't pop up, but articulate through your feet and ankles. If your arms don't like overhead, you can bring them down. I just like to feel like the ballerina on the top of the little jewelry box sometimes. 3, and 2, and 1, and release. Okay. From here, I'm going to turn sideways again for that nice view of the alignment. You can always do these workouts in shoes if your feet don't like barefoot or the floor. Just know that. We're going to bring right leg up to tabletop. Finding a balance challenge. You can keep your toe on the floor if you need it nicer. And then we're going to tip over into our little arabesque. You could have a door, a wall, a chair if you need it. And then we're going to rise back up. Tip over, bringing that leg behind you, or it can be down on the floor, right? I want you to find some mobility in that standing leg. Rising up. Hold this one over. Toe just tapping the floor, spine zipped up. Lift and lower of that back leg. Lift and lower of that back leg. Shoulders down, ribs connected on the front. Now, put that right leg on the floor. Train track shape. We're going to push the heel down, bend the front knee, shift forward and back. Feel that calf, get a little stretch. I want all 10 toes pointing the same direction. And then we're going to hold it forward. Rise up on that tippy toe, put it back down. For a little more dynamic, still lengthening and activating that front calf. We're going to do 4 more. Lift, lower, lift, lower, 2, 1. Hold it down. Now we're going to hinge over like we're picking up that Amazon package, lifting it overhead. Or maybe UPS delivered and lift it up. Or FedEx. I don't want to play favorites. Hinge and lift. One more time. Hinge, lift and hold. Now give me a little side bend towards your front leg. Stretching out that back leg, side of the hip and waist. And bring it up. Step together. We're going to squat again, this time with the knee raise. So I want you to sit down, lift one knee, sit, lift the other knee. So it's a hinge and a lift for balance. Hinge and a lift. Alternating legs. Lifting and lowering. Pulling your abs in. Sit and stand. Sit and stand. You might notice a difference side to side. That's normal when we've already lengthened one side. We're going to do one more each leg. Meet me in your squat. Hinge. Zip up your belly, long spine. Now, lift heels, lower heels. Lift and lower. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Stand up. All right. Left leg to tabletop for that balance challenge. Again, you can keep the toe down if you need to. We're going to tip over into our little Pilates arabesque, and then rise back up. Again, that foot can go to the floor if you need to for balance, or find and challenge your balance. It's like warrior 3 in yoga, arabesque in Pilates, or be the little teapot. Tip over and stand up. Tip over and stand up. Anybody else spending a lot of time with themselves? I'm spending a lot of time with Pilates Cara right now. One more like this. Feel that standing leg get some work. And then we're going to lower the foot towards the floor. Lift it a little bit. Activate the glute of that back leg. Shoulders down. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now put that left foot on the floor. Drop that heel. Front leg bent. Abs in. Spine neutral. Shift forward and back. All 10 toes forward. Shift. 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 Now, ready? We're going to lift up on the tippy toe. Lower the heel. Activate and lengthen. Lengthen. Activate as you lift. Reach and pull. Reach and pull for 3, 2, 1. Lower that heel. Keep it down. Feel that length. Now hinge at your hip joint and fold forward. Reach for that package on your toes. Lift it up. Hinge. I don't know about you. I'm doing a lot of online shopping. So I get lots of packages delivered. Usually for little things from Amazon. New flex band I broke mine the other day. Hinge and lift. Hinge and lift. You should feel a nice activation in that front hip. We're going to do one more hinge over, rise up, and then side bend towards your front leg and back. Side bend. Feel the hip get nice and loose on that back side. One more time. Bring it together and up. All right. Warmed up? You should be. Okay. So from here, you guys, we're going to grab one of our gliding discs. And it's standing legs. We're going to burn it out. We're going to get it warm. Promise. All right, lateral lunges first. So I'm going to put my right leg. You can pick as long as you switch when we switch. But I'm going right leg on the gliding disc. Inner thigh is going to do some work. Standing leg is going to do most of the work. I want both feet parallel pointing forward. So don't turn that gliding disc leg out. Keep it in line with your body. Straighten that leg. It's going to stay straight and strong until I tell you otherwise. We're going to hinge hip and knee of the standing left leg. And we're going to go back and then rise up. We're going to go back and rise up. Sit it back and stand it up. Here's a little angle view. Spine straight, right? Keep those abs drawn in to stabilize your spine. Back and forward. Your full range. How low is it appropriate for you to go? Those knees are not going forward. Your hips are going back. Can you do 4 more? Surely you can if I can. 2. Hold this one. Find your down spot. Where is it? Now, come up about halfway. Pull yourself back down. Again, knee stays over the shoelace part of my foot. I'm not going forward and back. I'm going down. Right? Down. Down. Hold it down. Find the spot you can stay. Maybe an inch, maybe not. Now, pull that gliding disc in. Press it out. Standing leg does not move. Gliding disc going out and in. Feel like you're pulling it through molasses. Sticky and thick. That was really weird. 3, 2, 1. Stand it all the way up. All right, we are going to alternate sides so we don't overburn anything. I mean, as much as we can. So, left leg has my gliding disc. Straight and strong and tall. That leg is straight, parallel, meaning all 10 toes are forward. We're going to go down and back and forward. Again, just like on the other side. Your hips go back. Your knee is a hinge. It's a hinge joint, and that's all we wanted to do. Whatever works with your arms today. I didn't grab weights because I didn't tell you to, but you can always add dumbbells if you want some more arm work. Sit and stand. Sit and stand. Breathe. 5. Sit it back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit down. Find your spot. Can you come up halfway out of it and back down? Halfway out of it, back down. Again, it's a hinge, half range. Find your spot, right? Hinge those hips. Down and up a little bit. Down and up a little bit. 4, 3, 2, hold it, stay, stay. In, out, in, out. Pull it in and out. Standing leg holding you still. Inner leg dragging in. Maybe this side it's mud. Pull it in. Pull it in. 3, 2, 1. Stand it all the way up. Shake it out a second. I'm walking to my computer for just a second. Okay, just making sure it wasn't like you froze. Okay. All right, so there's our lateral lunge. Time for some posterior lunge, or the one I call ski slope. So I started with right leg on the disc on the other side, so that's what I'm going to do here. Right leg, again, long and strong and straight. So I call it ski slope. You went down one too many times. That right leg is in the cast. I want it to be active. So the quad's active, hamstrings are active, energy there, okay? So again, chair, wall, if you need a balancing. Hinging hips and knees with that left leg, and we take the right leg back. From here, you should have a diagonal line from your head to your heel of that back leg. Keep that back leg active. Push into the front heel to rise back up. We go back. Pull it up. Reach forward so everything's on a nice long line, and then pull your arms down. Reach and pull. Find some abdominals. If you find that oblique on the standing left leg side, to pull in, it'll help you not get too much into the hip joint. It'll stabilize and support so those deep hip flexors can do their job. 4, 3, 2, one more, 1. Now, bring it down what you would consider about halfway. Halfway, okay? Now, I want you to go 2 inches below your halfway, 2 inches above your halfway. Down and up small. Whatever you need to do with the arms, small range. It's only about 4 inches. No bouncing in those joints. It's all muscles. Mine's already a little bit on fire. 2, hold, stay. Back leg, pull it in and out. Push off of that snowboard. Trying to get some speed and go down that hill. 5, you got it. 4, you can adjust your legs, our arms together. Last time. And bring it up. Woo. Shake it out. Unlock it with a figure 4 if you need to. We got a second side. I'm going to turn around. I'll run into my wall if I don't turn sideways on this, but it also lets you see the ski slope. All right, there's your rest. Left leg, long and strong in that cast. So find active quads and hamstrings. Plant that front foot. And then we're going to hinge back from the hip and knee. Straight line from your head to heel. Square hips and shoulders. Push into that front leg to rise up. Take it back and up. Find your range of motion. Make sure you're hinging. Hip and knee. Hip and knee. All those leg muscles are working. Your front leg stabilizer. Lateral hip is working. Find that right side oblique. Think about pulling it in. And that will help get out of the hip joint and connect. We have 5. Pull abs in. 4. Shoulders connected. 3. And 2. Last full range. Now bring it back to what you consider your halfway. Okay? 2 inches below halfway, 2 inches above halfway, which is about a 4-inch range of motion. Whatever you want to do with the arms here, but keep those lats. Pulling the shoulder blades down with those lower traps. 5, arms with the leg, or just hold them still. I'm distracting myself slightly. 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Shake it out. Cross up figure 4 if you want. Okay, I promised you fast and furious, right? Okay, it's curtsy time. We're gliding into the afternoon. Not necessarily gracefully. Okay, right leg's gonna find that gliding disc out to the side. Whew, big breath. Okay, I'm gonna take my arms out to the side. I'm gonna take the leg behind me and then bring it down and up. Option to take that opposite hand towards your knee, towards your calf, or maybe all the way to the floor. So find your range and give me a little lateral flexion as you bring it back. So we're getting some additional planes of motion for the spine as the hip is rotating, or the pelvis is rotating around the hip, getting into that transverse plane, trying to distract you all. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ready? Bring that leg back. Find your curtsy. Now, we're going to shift upright. Even pressure on both feet. Square-ish with the hips and shoulders, but slightly rotated with the pelvis, right? And we go down, up, down, all the way up, a little bit down, all the way up, all the way up. 5, abs tight, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down, hinge back over, straighten that back leg. Now, front leg only, up and down a little bit, up and down a little bit. Find this whole complex. 4, 3, knee still over that second toe. Hold it. Gliding just in and out. Like how I lost some octaves there. Entertaining myself today. Last 4, and 3. My booty is burning. 2, and 1. Oh my goodness. Shake it out. The second side always kind of releases the front side. Sort of, kind of. Okay, make sure knee and toe are lined up. Knee over second toe. So we're not doing too much weeble wobble there. Okay. Same thing, other side. So left leg on the gliding disc. We're going to do a little windmill armish. So we're going to take the gliding disc behind us. Bend the front knee. Reach either towards your knee. Oops, lost my disc. Towards your calf. If your disc feels broken, you might have too much weight on it. Or towards your ankle. So rotate and bend. And bring it up. Maybe add a little side bend of your spine while you're down. And bring it up. Find your range of motion. Bring it over and up. We're rotating around that thigh. Side bend and up. Side bend and up. Is that took us? Getting warm? Your high knee, your fanny, your caboose, the patootie. I got 36 names, I won't say them all. 3 more. 2 more. Last full range. All right, bring that leg back. Bend both knees upright with your posture. Now, that back leg's a little bit away, and we're square with our shoulders. A little bit rotating the pelvis. All the way up, a little bit down, all the way up. You got it? You feeling it? You're not just watching, right? You're doing it with me? Always find your tempo, your range of motion. Pain-free in the joints. Muscles should be warm. 4, 3, 2, zip it up. Now, hinge the torso back over. So now we've loaded that glute again, okay? Back leg straightish. Bend, up and down, front leg. Ooh, yeah. Did that just kick it up a notch? It changes the angle. Shifting the angle changes where the main muscle working is. 3, 2, hold it down. Gliding disc in and out. In and out. Push off that skateboard. Abs in. 4, 3, 2. Oh, bring it up. Up, yeah. I'm feeling that backside. Okay, put the gliding disc back under your right foot. Find your little Pilates stance. Okay, I'm going to do this first one slow and explain it, and we'll see if we can pick it up a little bit. So I'm going to go up onto my tippy toe. Actually, sorry. I'm going to lift my right heel, slide my leg out, lower my heel. That's your break. So if you lower your heel, you're not going anywhere, right? Okay. Lift both heels to tippy toe. Pull in. Lower your heels. So inner thighs are working on the pull in. So left leg stays still. Slide the right leg out. Lower the heel for a pause. Up both tippy toes. And then scoop back in. Heels down. Slight turn out, right? Gliding disc away. Up onto the balls of your feet. Not super high. Pull it in. If you don't go up a little bit, you won't be able to slide here. Up. Pull in. Down. Open. Lift. Pull in. And down. Open. Lift. Pull in. And down. Open. Lift. Pull in. Down. One more. Open. Lift. Pull in. And down. We have two legs. Yes, they were both working there a little bit, but the gliding disc lower leg should have had a little more emphasis. Okay, small Pilates V. No more than about a fist distance in that turnout, so I don't want you to over-rotate. You will feel that, but find inner thighs, pelvic floor, abs, right? Okay, so first one slow. Go out, lower the heel, lift both heels, pull in and down. It still doesn't get fast because we need to control it. We go out, heels down to check your set. Pull up and in. Heels down, slide the left leg out, up to your tippy toes, pull in and down. Out, up, in, down. Out, up, in, down. Out, up, in, down. Out, up, in, down. I hope you're still finding those inner thighs and you're pulling those abs in, yeah? Up, in. One more time, take it out. Lift heels, pull in, and lower down. All right, there was our side, posterior, and rotation. So we got 3 directions. I got one more. I'm going to turn sideways again so you can see me. You're going to have the ball of the foot. I'm going to go right leg again on the disc so I stay consistent there. Right leg straight. This is like the little hack squat kind of movement. So we're going to hinge, hips back, gliding disc leg forward. So I'm going to sit back like I'm setting into a chair behind me. And then I'm going to pull in. So you're going to probably feel a little bit more left quad, but I want you to activate gliding disc right glute to pull it back, okay? So hinge over, neutral spine, pull it in. Please don't tuck or twerk. Hinge, pull it in. Hinge, pull it in. That knee still stays over the shoelace. Don't let it go forward, right? So sit back, pull it in. Sit back, pull it in. Sit back, pull it in. 5, 4, feel those chest expansion, back muscles, lats, triceps, scapular stabilizers. 2, one more, ready? Take it out. Now, go down a little bit, go down. Pull that sits bone towards the floor. Keep them level. 4, just small. 3, no bouncing. 2, muscles. 1, hold it. Gliding disc comes in and out. Think a little hamstring curl. If you want more, move it to your heel. It's really about the standing leg though. 4, 3, 2, 1, pause. Again, you have a wall nearby or a chair, you can hold it. Straight leg, ball, or gliding disc, under the left. Level your hips, pull your abs in, and then we're going to sit back with the right side. Left leg goes forward. So sit back, neutral spine, pull it up. So hinge, hips and knees. I know I said it 50 times on the other side, but it is critical that that goes back. I don't want you to feel this in your patella femoral kneecap joint. I want you to feel the muscles. So the quads on your thigh are controlling the lengthening on the way down and the shortening on the way back up. You're going to feel the back side as well. But it's eccentric control and then concentric. So the quadricep is lengthening as you go back and shortening as you come up. Are your abs in? Are you still breathing? Are you learning anything? 30, sorry. Entertain myself. 2, 1. Bring it down. Find that spot. Square hips and shoulders. Tailbone to the ground. Down. So go down. Knees at hinge. Still that lengthening and shortening, but in a small range. Front legs active and strong. Shoulders down. 4, 3, 2, hold it. Pull the disc in and out. A little activation of the hamstring, but really a lot of stability on that standing leg. 4, 3, 2, 1, and stand up. Okay, we got the legs in all directions with those gliding discs. So from here, I would be remiss if I didn't do some plank leg challenge. You have the option, if you have the mat, folding it in half or quarters or something to give your knees a little cushion. I got my little mouse pad for the knees, so I'm just going to use that. If you do so, you need room for your gliding disc to slide. So, I put mine in the wrong spot. Gliding discs are going under your toes. All right. The cushion for your knees is just for the rest position. You can do this on forearms or up on your hands, whichever works best for you. I want you to find a neutral spine, so don't let the back sag, and try not to pike the booty to the sky if you can help it, okay? So we're going to start with just a hover. So strong shoulders, lift the ribs, hover your knees, just hover. Pull in, find that stability, and then lower back down. So I call it sit and spin, if you remember the toy from the 70s and 80s. So we're going to get strong in those shoulders, hover your knees, and then swivel them side to side. Knees stay together, this slide just a little bit, oblique twist. Knees go towards the opposite elbow. In that same hover plane, 3, 2, 1, rest it down. Okay? Mountain climber plank, and then we will move on, because I'm going to keep this shortish. Okay, strong shoulders. Hug that floor, soften elbows, wide hands. Feel like those hug-a-tree muscles are active. And then pull the ribs up, which activates your abdominals. Hover the knees, lengthen out to plank. You can just hold plank. You can do this from your forearms. Pull one knee straight in toward your chest, and then the other. Can you keep your spine still? Shoulders are slightly protracted. Two more each side. Last time. And then pull both knees in and release it. Nice. Okay, so from here, we're going to go to our back for some gliding disc hamstrings. Okay, so if you had your mat doubled up, you can lay on your mat, and your heels and discs need to be off of it. See my next mat right next to me? I'm laying on my wood floor. All right, so my arms are long by my side. I have my heel on the gliding disc, and I want to find my neutral spine. So start by just taking your right leg out and sliding it in. Left leg out and slide it in. So you can activate hamstrings here on that pull it back in and really pull those abdominals in. Think compressing the abdominals, those obliques. You should feel from that last few ribs, or kind of ribs 5 through 7 right below your sternum. That's where they attach and then down low. Okay? So now, I'm going to add on to this. You can stay with what we just did if you need it nicer. Open those collarbones, compress abdominals, hinge your hips up, pelvic lift up to your bridge shape, right? Now, take the right leg away, pull it back in. Left leg away, pull it back in. Keep your hips level. I have that contractor little bubble leveled across my hips. The bubble stays in the center. Don't drop your hips. Those hip extensors are active. The more your abdominals engage, they help the deep hip flexors keep your hips engaged, open, so the backside fires without overdoing. Your hamstrings should feel it, but they shouldn't be cramping if you get all of the torso connected. And then lower hips back down. Straighten legs up. Give them a little release. Ah. All right, find those discs again. I got one more version here. All right, so tight abs, press them to the floor, lift hips. All right, now we're going to try to take both feet out just a couple inches. Pull them in. So your whole shape lowers a little bit and pulls back in. If you did these on the reformer with us, it's kind of like that. It's a lot, right? Pushing the foot bar out or away from the foot bar and pulling back in. 4. Gliding this out, gliding this in. 2. Last time. Woo! Bring it down. Straighten those legs. Grab wherever you can, whether it's your thigh, your calf, or your toes. Release that. Bring it in. All right. Rock yourself up to seated. All right. This one's kind of fun too. You should worry when I think something's fun, right? Okay. So again, kneeling on the edge of your mat or have your mat folded up or a towel under your knees. So you guys, I'm going to start in just a 4-point kneel. And and then pull it back in. Okay? So my hips are I'm going to move my torso a little bit, but I'm going to keep my hips still-ish. So from here, I bend the right elbow, the left arm goes long, and then I pull back in. Okay, so do that again. The left elbow comes back towards your hips as the right arm goes straight out. And then you're going to straighten the left as you pull the right in. Okay, so right hand stays still as the left one slides out. The elbow goes towards your hips or floor, and then come back up. Okay, that's pretty challenging and activating. You can stay there, or you can come down to a kneeling, knee down plank. Same thing. Again, always go back to 4-point kneel if you need to. I'm going to reach one hand out, bend the other elbow. Pull it in. Lots of core happening here. Reach out, and then pull it back in. So one hand holds still and just does a little tricep push-up as the other one pulls in. Bend one elbow back towards you if you can. Bring it in. You can go out to the side if you needed to. But try that tricep reach. One more time. Reach. And bring it in. And shell stretch it out. Okay, last move here with the gliders. Well, last major move. I'm going to come down to my pelvis. So if you're on your mat or we're on your mat, you're fine. Again, I just didn't use mine. So gliding disc by my hands, or hands by my shoulders on the gliding disc. Reach them out long, and we're just going to do a little swan. So I'm going to press my pelvis down, lift my belly, slide my elbows back, coming up into my little bit of extension, and then reach it back out. Shoulders down, bend the elbows to come up, and reach it back out. So again, there's some triceps happening. As I extend, shoulder blades down, belly in, pubic bone down, and come in. If you want a little more, keep your arms straight for 3 more. You'll come up a little higher. If you can do it by compressing the abdominals, opening the front of the hips, and not going into your lumbar. One more time. You could have stayed on that low one. Bring your elbows in, hands on the floor, and then come back. All right. From here, we're going to go into just a nice cat. We're going to round head and tail, tuck your pelvis under, look towards your thighs, push away from the floor, lengthen back out. Now, into an extended child's pose. Reach your hands out, or our shell stretch. Sit back if your knees will let you. And then I want you to push into the floor with your hands and lift your belly in so that opens your low back. Instead of just hanging there, we're trying to pelvic curl under and open that whole backside. One more time. So again, push into the floor a little bit. Curl your pelvis in, pull your belly up, up, up. And release it. All right, I said last major move. You can see me there? Okay. So I'm going to sit sideways back here to the camera. Or viewing purposes. I'm going to spread my legs into my saw shape, okay? And I'm going to start with my hands in the middle between my thighs. Spine stretch forward. So I'm going to push the discs forward, round my spine, and then I'm going to pull the disc back and come back up, okay? So flex the spine forward. You might feel a little hamstring stretch, a little shoulder stretch, hopefully a little back release, and then activate abs. Pull your spine up tall. Left hand outside of your left leg. So the gliding disc is outside of my legs. And then I'm going to reach that left hand forward and rotate so my right hand is back. And then I'm going to do my saw. Over and up. So I just have my side of my hand and fingertips on there. And I started with a rotated position. And then I'm just going to reach down and stack back up. Reach down and back up. Okay? Same thing other side. Right hand, disc on the outside of my thigh. I'm just going to slide down towards my pinky toe. I'm going to rotate away, so I've got that open chest here, and then I'm going to reach down towards my other pinky toe. And I'm going to slide it out and up for different little release, stretching, activating. 2 more. Reach and come back up, and reach and come back up. So hopefully that stretched you out. We got the rotation and the press forward. So, guys, we're going to take a big breath in, up to the sky. Exhale it back down. Put your left hand on the floor. Reach your right hand up. Give me a little side bend mermaid stretch. Come up, find the T, left hand on the floor. Reach over. Keep both hips down. Push your ribs to the sky. Bring it up overhead. Big inhale. Hands down. Either interlace your fingers or press into the floor behind you. Open your heart. Eye gaze up just a little bit. Breathe. And you guys, that's our gliding into the afternoon.